received a premonition. It is now time for War War's Bingo Reward. I don't know what a War War is. I don't know what a bingo is either. Sounds occult. Are you feeling lost? Are you seeking help? Perhaps your finances are suffering due to poor life choices? Are you holding out for a hero? Then give us a call at 1-800-HERO4HIRE. We offer reliable fortune telling, hard to find O parts, and fair market prices for your organs. On the run from debt collectors? Take advantage of our special opportunity and a slightly used identity. You too could be Makoto Naegi. That's 1-800-HERO4HIRE. 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 I'm not just the president, I'm also a client, or my name isn't Javier Ramirez.
Open up! This is the police!
No hablo español! In the last episode, we were about to go to Ibuki's special event, but we were informed that we missed one, so here we are.
Thanks to the magic of rolling saves, we're the Bittersweet Gamers. I'm the Opinionator.
And I'm Kazuichi Soda.
What?
Kazuichi was filled with a weird sort of energy as we left the hospital together.
We'll never give up on our dreams of stalking girls.
Emily! There's a dated reference no one's gonna get. He was practically dragging me.
Oh, that was nostalgic.
All right!
Our horizon is right here! Let's go peek in on the window. Are you stupid? If you don't lower your voice, we're gonna get caught! You need to lower your voice. No problemo! They're already inside the cottage.
Dude, you know they're not doing what you think, right?
Once they start getting into it, there's no way they'll be able to hear their surroundings.
So the question is, we know that at the end of this event, Kazuichi is going to be a bloody broken pulp on the ground. But will Hajime also be a bloody broken pulp on the ground, or will he be alright?
He'll probably find some way to weasel out of it or back out at the last moment.
Alright, that's your official prediction.
Okay then, let's go, my friend. Let's run to our goal on the horizon. I seriously should have kept my mouth shut. There's no way I'll be able to stop him. So how about it, Hajime? Do you see anything? No, but if we keep peeking like this for much longer, we might get caught soon. Oh my.
Ah, so it's a massage.
That's what I was thinking. What the? Was that Akane's voice just now?
Hey!
Hey! What the heck was that? That's a chick's voice, and it sounds hot. That was David's voice, and it sounds creepy. Could it be?
Hey!
Are they... Are they really? Yep!
The drool!
Come on!
My body just can't live without this anymore.
Ah, I see! That's what he uses his electricity for!
Oh, he
Deep tissue massaging!
fires the lightning directly into the muscles, thus stimulating them electrically.
I mean, this may not be it, but this is kind of close, you know?
Why are you taking this so seriously?
There's only one ultimate masseuse, and that's me, Nekomaru Nida!
He's all like, "Hurrah!" So really, he wants to be the ultimate masseuse.
That's really
So
funny.
is that maybe why he's also so strong when it comes to combat power? Because he's really just massaging his opponents roughly? Also, look at his pants. Why would you wear that?
I don't know, man.
Like a little strappy on your foot?
I don't know!
I'll need every pressure point throughout your body, and I'll help you see a brand new world.
The body has been discovered. It looks like someone blew them up with pressure points. Everyone looks at Nekomaru.
You know, this wasn't what I thought it was, but I can still see side boob.
Blow away your fatigue!
What do we have to say? What else do we actually have to say? We have been making quite a few Hokuto no Ken gags, especially back with Sakura's FDE.
Man.
Billy just said blow something up with pressure points. What else is there?
Man, she was shock.
How about it? You just can't live without it anymore, huh?
Are you trying to enslave everyone here, Nekomaru?
Hey, Hajime. Horizons are beautiful things that you keep chasing after, right? Probably.
Kazuichi, my friend, here's what you need to do. Never give up. Always keep chasing after Akane's luscious naked body in the horizon.
You know what? You're right. Yeah, that sounds right. So, what exactly is a horizon anyway? Well, you see off in the distance where the sky meets the ocean? That's the horizon! Go chase it! You were using that word without knowing what it is? Well, you know, it sounds kind of cool, right? Of all the words I know, that one sounded the coolest.
What?
My vocabulary is very small. Damn it. In the end, getting lugged around like this just made me even more tired.
Surrounded by idiots, surrounded by video game characters, surrounded by 80s anime characters, what are you gonna do?
Some of those are the same person? So anyway, now that we've caught up on that...
Time to go meet Ibuki at the supermarket. Well, this is the Rocket Punch Market, and this is Ibuki, and we appear to be meeting, so everything seems to be going according to plan.
Good evening, meow. Right here, Hajime. I couldn't miss you. Hey, Ibuki. What's with those piles of cardboard
Oh,
boxes?
stealth training.
Summer's all about fireworks. We're going to burn down the island, aren't we?
Isn't that actually probably a good thing?
I mean, if you're into arson, I suppose, but,
Why don't we aim all the fireworks at the door of Hope's Peak and see if we can blow it up with explosives?
Fireworks? Dirty fireworks disappear into the sky. It's a lyric from Christmas Festivitries.
That was the rival band.
Yeah.
That's totally it!
Now, Hajime, let's carry these cardboard boxes to the beach and I'll leave the setting up to you. Once again, I am only included to do all the labor.
That's right, and Kazuichi lifted Hajime up on his shoulders or whatever it was. Hajime looked first.
Yeah.
Because that way if he got caught, it'd be Hajime that would get
Of course.
that would get trashed.
Of course. Huh? All of this? Just the two of us?
Oh my!
My, you're pretty gutsy, Hajime. Are you saying you want to be alone with me on the beach at night? No, I didn't mean that, although you're actually a pretty cool chick.
That was sort of what she was saying, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Herself?
Yeah, I'm just kidding. I also invited the others, like Chiaki and Akane.
Of course Chiaki, because Chiaki is invited to every single event. And of course Akane, because... oh, I can't live without it anymore.
I can never look at her the same way again. Though the way I looked at her originally isn't that different from how I'm looking at her now.
I see.
Everyone else brought all the fireworks here instead of to the beach, which would make far more sense, so that you have a reason to be here. We can just leave the rest to Hajime so Ibuki and the others can change into their yukatas.
That's not bad. He gets to be on the beach with Chiaki, Ibuki, and Akane all in yukatas, huh?
Huh, yukatas. Yes! Or as Sonya would say, Japanese yukatas. You know, unlike a Russian yukata or something like that.
Oh, right. It's just like in Spirit of Justice, that highly American Rakugo. Along with the highly American practitioner of Rakugo, Taifu, which is a very American name. He also dresses in a very American kimono.
Oh, of course.
And eats very American soba.
If you work hard here, you can see Sonya, Mikan, and Nekomaru all wearing yukatas. One of those things is less desirable than the others, Ibuki. I see. Yukatas, huh? Looks like some give and take has been established. Wait, hold on. Nekomaru's coming too? If you invited him, then why isn't he here right now?
He's busy.
Nekomaru helped us out during the day. Now it's your turn, so I'll leave everything to you. Hey, Ibuki! Like, the door busts open and Kazuichi's like, did I hear something about Sonya and a yukata? She didn't even hear me, which is a bold-faced lie, because I know she can hear me. I let out a sigh, picked up the cardboard boxes, and started walking toward the beach. It's not like I was lured by the yucatas, though after Man's Nut, I don't know how anyone could see me as anything else.
No, I think the thing is that Hajime was like, wait, was my characterization always like this? Or is it that you're just obsessed with Man's Nut and want to say it as many times as possible?
Ah, well, you know, a little from column A, a little from column B. Look
What the
at
hell does that
fireworks!
mean?
Yahoo! A firework disappeared into the sky! Japan summer. Nervous summer!
Huh?
It's gonna be fine. There's no way the sparks will fall all the way here.
Good job there, Nekomaru.
Amazing. How wonderful.
I can just see the narrow O-shaped mouth.
This sure is fun. Hey.
Man, this is just like the last chapter. There's all this stuff, and it's just gonna get terrible.
This game knows what it's doing.
They keep doing this, just like you said. They know what they're doing.
They know what they're doing. They're getting us so attached so that when something happens, we're just like, oh, my heart.
And attached to their bond, no less. Like they're actually building one up.
Yeah!
I'm really impressed, darn it.
Me too! I like that these appear to be school assigned.
Well,
yucatas.
they apparently all got them from maybe the market. This is weird. Hey, why is Nekomaru shouting like that?
He always shouts like that. Don't you know? That's what you do when the firework goes up. You go, ooh.
Ooh.
Ah.
I see. That's pretty interesting, but kind of
You
predictable.
go, girl.
What's that? Okay, as is.
Hajime!
Get him up there more! I can't control how high they fly, woman!
You can aim better, right?
I know!
Oh,
Hajime, once you finish launching that one, I'll trade with you. Enjoy the fireworks too. Nekomaru's a great guy. I'm going to be so upset if he turns out to either be a killer or killed.
Agreed.
After having such a fun time, I returned to my cottage with a feeling of satisfaction. Because now it's time for the motive.
Everything was made worse. But now we've had the special events. We've had the free time. Now it's time for the motive, followed by more free time.
And then the next murder.
Yeah.
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make. It is now 10 p.m. Please return to your rooms and relax. Let the sound of the ocean gently rock you to sleep.
Oh, good! Something's gonna be different this time.
Oh, yay!
Now then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night.
Wonder if there's anything else that we need to do in terms of exploration.
I kind of
Messing
feel like
with
we
the
should watch that
laptop?
movie. I really think the movie Monokuma made is going to be important. It's not like I have anything I need to do, so I should just get some sleep for today. Except find that last Monokuma plushie! It should be okay to have a peaceful day like this for a change.
You guys?
It's a waste of time to constantly worry about things. You guys, BSG, you people are just wasting everything. Well, if you really want to waste time that badly, I won't, and indeed have not, stop you. I'm not saying that killing meaningless time is bad or anything. I mean, even happy times, sad times, painful times, fun times, times you want to remember or want to forget, they all end up becoming nostalgic memories eventually. So, isn't killing time by worrying about things an effective way of dealing with that worry?
Thanks for justifying our actions, Monokuma. I knew we could count on you.
I'm just talking in a circle. Do your best at worrying about things and killing time, or is that killing things and worrying about time?
Oh, something profound there. Because no one's worrying about the time. Bomb.
That is a good way to look at it. Why hasn't anybody considered that?
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make.
I promise you, it's not that I think about time bombs all the time, but if I ever saw something that I thought had the chance of being a time bomb,
Probably merits some thought.
I would take the time to consider if in fact it were a time bomb. And were it a time bomb, or if I thought that, there's a decent chance that it was, I would then be concerned. I feel as though this is only fair. Take that, Bear! I just killed some time by worrying about things!
Good
Ah! Looks like today's gonna be another perfect tropical day.
What are you doing here?
What the?
And-
How did you get in my room?
And do you want to stay?
What a huge success! I received such a nice reaction. You were so tired last night that I just followed you in and hid under your bed. Ibuki, how'd you get in here?
Aww.
Jeez, Hajime, you're so careless. Careless? I made sure I locked the door. And I destroyed that worthless lock.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Now, we had this same sort of thing in Danganronpa 1, but this time around, she just destroyed it? I thought you couldn't do that.
Yeah,
Isn't that against regulations?
Yeah, but this Monokuma just kind of follows what he wants.
Well, that could be the case, yeah.
Why'd you destroy it? Now anyone can sneak in here and murder me, like maybe with your sharp, pointy nose.
Hey!
Who cares? More importantly, there's something important I need to tell you. What? You haven't changed out of your boxers yet. 4 heads.
That was only 3!
No, that was just 3. Like
There are 3 lights!
How have you been able to reference that in every game we've played?
Every game, more like every episode lately.
At this point. If you've got time to nitpick others, then hurry up and meet me at the restaurant. I'll explain the details there. So, I'm counting on ya. Ibuki just doesn't believe that waiting outside someone's house to ambush them is the correct method of doing things. She doesn't want to crimp on Kazuichi's style.
I see.
She's like a hurricane, like a typhoon with titties. But she did take the time to come all the way to my cottage to summon me. Did something bad happen again?
You said that with a straight face.
I know, I was very proud of myself. I'm feeling a little depressed now.
And again, if there's no problem, now, I can easily believe that there's no problem with destroying things because Monokuma doesn't care about the regulations. We have enough evidence that would indicate that, right?
Right.
But I also wouldn't be surprised if this was a case of you don't take it seriously because it's a joke, but how are you supposed to know what to take seriously or not? Because the first game had a big problem.
Yeah.
This one hasn't had that problem, though.
Not yet, but there was a really big part of like, what part do we take seriously here? I don't know.
Like, I'm fine with taking seriously whatever, or not taking seriously whatever, but I would like to know what it is.
Hello, Nagito.
Oh, don't sound so enthusiastic.
I will never be enthusiastic to talk to him.
Ah, good morning, Hajime. Hi, Billy.
Don't you sass me.
I hear you don't really want to talk to me. Well, even if you ignore me, I'm already happy that our eyes have met. You really are a kind person.
What kind of person? See what I did there?
Hey. Anyway, after what happened to Fuyuhiko, you understand what I was saying a little better now, right?
What do you mean?
You don't know?
Fuyuhiko involved himself in Pekko's execution. I did say that it felt unpalatable to me, even though it's actually exactly what he was asking for this whole time.
Yeah.
But Fuyuhiko returned to us alive.
It's obvious.
He used Pekko's death as a stepladder so he could shine even brighter, or brighter as the case may be, and cling to an even stronger hope.
I will drown you in the pool if you do not start acting like a human being. You.
What?
Well, you don't agree?
When have I ever agreed with you?
Well...
But it's decided that's what hope should be. That's why you and the others progressed forward. No, we should chat later. We need to be at the restaurant soon. Remember the stuff I said, Hajime? Billy, I'll go on ahead.
How long does he plan to keep saying such foolish things? Oh, that makes me so mad!
I think Billy is drowning in hatred of him. I guess at this point I've already accepted that he's there.
I know, it's just every time he talks, it's just like he does not understand people.
The guy is insane, and everything he spouts is garbage. At least his personal philosophy is.
Yeah. Oh, it's you, Hajime. Were you also summoned by Ibuki?
What about just going to the restaurant in the morning?
I wonder if she just appeared in broke everyone's locks so no one is safe in their cottage.
Good job, Ibuki!
Yeah, it seems so. Has she been going around waking people up? Did she break the lock to your room too?
No!
That never happened. Joke's on her, I sleep naked.
You seem to protest a bit strongly there.
I was awakened by a knock at my door going at a 3-3-7 clapping rhythm and some shouting.
That's pretty good. Very specific.
That sounds extremely annoying. Was I the only one whose room got broken into?
Huh?
But for her to go to the trouble of waking us up, what in the world happened? I have a very bad feeling about this! Let's make haste and head over. It's like right there. He's right. I should hurry up too after I go to the lobby and talk to Sonia.
That too is specific.
Good day.
Good morning. I'm so glad today is another clear, sunny day.
Yeah, it's kind of funny how it's always like that, isn't it?
I have no idea what you're talking about, Hajime.
Another? More like... Actually, now that you mention it, Billy and Damon are once again predicting the next lines that are going to come out.
It's almost as if we are suspicious of this place being real, and possibly, maybe it's a computer simulation, like we've been calling since, I believe, the first episode, or no, the second episode of the previous game.
Why is that? No, it might be best if I don't think about that too deeply.
It's really important to not waste time worrying about things. BSG?
We'll worry about whatever we want, thanks.
You don't control me!
We're not in your stupid game.
We are, actually.
I guess we kind of are. When I arrived at the restaurant, the first thing I saw was everyone's backs, as if they were forming a circle around something.
Okay, before I consider this, hasn't Ibuki been around, like, a lot?
Both of the events have involved her, except for Kazuichi's, of course.
Just like in general, she's gotten a lot of time.
Ooh, you don't think she's the next victim, do you? Or possibly killer?
No, I think Hiyoko is going to
be the next victim?
Yes. That opinion may change, but currently I'm sticking with Hiyoko.
Yeah. They're probably around Mikan, who fell down again.
Maybe.
Hey, what happened? As I said that, I peeked over everyone's shoulders, which is a lie, because I'm shorter than most of them.
That's something I want to say.
That's awesome! I love that Yakuza pose he's in.
And
That eye patch is awesome, too.
Man, this is great if he's actually gonna be like, here I am.
That's what this pose is. It's a sign of, like, respect.
Like, I can be nowhere else, I can do no other, and he's done with the crap he was doing before.
Yeah.
For Yuhiko, is it okay for you to be moving around like this
And we
so
get
soon?
the spirally dragon on his iPad.
Yeah. Dun-dun!
Well, he shouldn't be okay.
Whatever I say after this point, I apologize in advance if I make a mistake.
That's awesome.
My last name is Kuzuryu. My first name is pronounced Fu-Yu-Hi-Ko.
One of those things that really doesn't translate. It's not like I've seen a lot of Yakuza stuff, but I kind of get the idea of what he's doing.
I've seen enough I recognize this pose immediately. This is like a sign of respect to it, like you're joining a Yakuza clan or something.
It's not like submission.
Not really. Kind of like a look after me sort of thing. Like I have now accepted you all. You have accepted me, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I'm still an inexperienced member of my family's business. From this point forward, I hope we get along so we can get to know each other better.
I mean, I don't watch a lot of Yakuza stuff, but there's been enough in what I have watched and read that I immediately understood what this was.
Well, and the way he's talking, of course.
Right, but I could tell immediately from the pose.
So that's fantastic. He is indeed done with all that crap before.
That's awesome.
You fiend.
Just what the hell was that?
Yakuza are so uncool.
Well, we can't all be edgelords, buddy.
Huh?
It's nothing, really. Just a greeting. Hey, by the way, so I don't have to dig around for sprites, can somebody please get me a full set of Fuyuhiko sprites so I can use them if necessary?
There's no way.
Thank you!
As I was saying, there's no way that was just a greeting. And yet, I feel like that was the first time Fuyuhiko ever greeted us. Because
It
it
is.
was.
Now I guess we can finally even do a free time event with him.
Finally! That eye patch of yours. Looks
Nothing.
kind of cool.
Nah, it's nothing. There's no way that's nothing since that eye is no longer...
So you can't see out of it, huh? Ooh, let's ask Monokuma to put a robot eye in.
No! No! It's only one eye. I got two. Besides, don't I look like I've gained some prestige or something?
He does look pretty badass.
This is seriously gonna be worth a lot of points when I get back home.
Yeah, there is a Yakuza trope, like the Yakuza with the eye patch.
However,
Fuyuhiko.
Why are you acting all cool and stuff? Don't you understand the position you're in right now?
Yeah, he does, actually.
Yeah. Hyoko,
you.
do you really think we'll forgive you that easily for what you did? And by we, I mean me?
Understand?
Don't you get it? It's your fault Mahiru is dead.
I mean, it's all really complicated.
No, not just Mahiru. Peko died because of you too.
Hey!
It's all your fault.
Hyoko, we've finally been able to get together with everyone, and don't you think he feels really bad about this too?
And?
Huh? So what if we're all here? You better not say we're friends or something.
Shut up!
There's no way a killer like him will ever be our friend. He's not. He's accepting it.
It's like I'd said. No one will ever know if he would have done it at all. No one will ever know. The chance exists that he wasn't gonna. I don't think he was gonna do it.
I don't think so either. But Hyoko does have a right to be angry and get it out of her system.
Did I criticize Hyoko?
No.
Did I say that Hyoko was wrong?
No, no, no.
Oh, yeah.
But I was also saying that because we hadn't addressed it.
No, yeah. No, yeah, no. And you know exactly what we said, don't you? Then please tell me! I don't! Yeah, you're right. It's all my fault. I already know that. It's my fault that those two are dead.
You.
Are you planning to just give us your so what attitude?
It's not that.
As he squeezed out those words, Fuyuhiko suddenly collapsed to the ground because he really should be in a hospital bed. Oh, okay.
That makes more sense.
Huh? What the heck?
This too is something that we hadn't gotten in Danganronpa yet.
Yeah.
Hey, don't mess with me. Do you really think we're gonna forgive you if you just drop to your knees and cry?
Well, even if the answer were no, what do you do?
He has to do this. This is all he can do.
Do you really think a half-assed apology will make us forget what you've done?
Yoko! I understand you're mad, but stop including us in it. We've kind of already forgiven him.
And isn't it very interesting that she says it that way?
Yeah.
No, I don't think that at all.
Oh God.
What?
This is...
Fuyuhiko.
Ah! It's blood! It's blood! Ah!
Fuyuhiko has slit his own
Oh
stomach!
my god! What? 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 Are you saying he cut open his own friggin' stomach?
What the...
What? What are you doing?
I didn't think I'd be forgiven with such a half-assed apology.
You can't deny his conviction, can you?
But if I don't do this, my feelings won't feel resolved.
I mean, I think we need to club him over the head and cart him off to the hospital ASAP.
Yeah.
But the girl he loved died because of him.
Yeah.
Do you think that he just doesn't care about any of this?
Oh, no, it's... good lord.
Fool!
You fool! That doesn't mean you should slice your stomach!
We must carry him to the hospital as soon as possible!
You're right! Kazuichi, lend me a hand!
This is bad.
Yeah, sure thing!
Stop it! I can walk there myself. There's no way you can walk! Even though I took the time to patch you up, now I need to sew your wounds all over again. I feel so ashamed. In the end, I made trouble for everyone again. Who cares about that? Let's go!
The others carried Fuyuhiko out of the restaurant. But for those of us who were left there... Yeah, I don't think she can... Not after that.
She can hate him all she likes. I'm not ever going to say that she shouldn't, but what she can't do is say that that was some half-assed apology.
You're right.
Maybe she can forgive him, but this is one of those things that you understand may never happen. I'm not even saying that she should, but man.
Well, this is awkward. How should I start up a conversation?
Well?
Hey, Hiyoko, I've been thinking about this for a while, but what would Mahiru say about all this? I know you guys were best friends, so what do you think?
What would Mahiru say?
What would Mahiru say?
It's amazing that you can actually have like an emotional moment in front of the altar to Satan.
Not when you phrase it like that.
I mean, I know I said it like that and it's ridiculous, but this is really good.
Yeah, the emotions this game is, bringing up.
She'd probably get mad. Really mad. And after she got mad...
It's definitely not possible. There's no way it'd be that easy to move on.
Yeah.
We never had to think about death until we came to this island. So when we're forced to suddenly confront it, there's no way we'd know how we're supposed to deal with
They're
it.
just kids.
We're not that strong.
Hey,
Huh? This is a rare occurrence.
Whatever you're about to say, I'm going to hate it already. Yes! Thank you! If you're thinking about saying something inappropriate again, now's not the best time.
No, it's not that. Does anyone know where Akane is?
Huh?
Now that you mention it, she's gone. It's so strange for her not to join us for breakfast.
I have a bad feeling about that, too.
A bad feeling? We haven't even had a motive yet.
I mean, hasn't she been acting a little weird these past few days?
I haven't noticed anything about her acting weird.
No, she has been acting like more serious.
Okay.
And wanting, like, she had been talking about training.
Yeah, you're right. She's normally not like that.
How pitiful.
She's always weird. I should know. Ah!
Hello, pot. I'm the kettle.
How interesting it would be if there were actually a murder in one of these games before we got the motive.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be a really good thing in terms of, like, breaking the structure and varying it up, but... I'm a little worried, though.
She's not the one I'm worried about.
All you can do is just leave Hiyoko alone.
Let her deal with it.
Yeah, no, if she ever can, nobody has any right to tell her to stop.
Yeah.
That is between her and Fuyuhiko.
An awkward feeling lingered as we finished breakfast. Soon after, we all decided to return to our cottages.
Better go look for Akane or something.
I've never felt so fatigued in the morning before. It's probably because of everything that's happened. But I should put that feeling aside and move on. There's no such thing as a useless day for us anymore. And now we have this completely inappropriate music to completely kill the mood. Just like Danganronpa 1.
As expected of Danganronpa. And now Fuyuhiko's sprite has the eye patch. We have to see if it does outside of his cottage, too.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, that's kind of sad.
I was actually going to protest more if it did have the eye patch.
Aw, not even the one on his hospital room.
You're brutal, man!
Fuyuhiko slit his stomach. I guess that was his way of accepting responsibility for what happened. Still, he looks seriously injured. We should make sure he gets plenty of rest and can't ever hang out with us for the rest of the game.
So after great deliberation, lasting all of...
You know, like 2 minutes?
Probably more like about 7?
Yeah,
actually,
closer to 7.
We decided on Gundam! So, purifying your sins is not easy to do. If offering your life was enough to receive forgiveness, there would be no tragedies in this world.
Well, let's hang out and get closer as friends.
Fine.
Feeling sin is proof that you exist in a higher plane of being.
Oh, I like that.
In that sense, you should be proud of yourself, human.
Hey, are you implying I've sinned?
Are you implying you haven't?
I don't know what to say about that. That's probably good for him.
You know, that's a good point. Let's try it. Great work, my servant! It is said 5 valuable assets exist in the world. You have my gratitude for discovering one of them, a common bag of sunflower seeds!
Well, I suppose to a sorcerer whose familiars are a bunch of hamsters, it's that people value things differently. What can I say?
Thank you!
Let me tell you this.
If you have any more, please give them to me immediately.
I've got to save it for other free time events.
Hold it! If you cherish your life, it's better if you don't come any closer. My magical beasts have a thirst to kill!
Even after you fed them? You mean your hamsters? I thought they were docile animals.
Docile! Just as I thought, you know nothing! You will know true terror if you look down on them just because they fit in your palm!
That's the best way to look down on them when they're sitting in your palm.
Do not look down on my 4 dark divas of destruction! They are cruel devil beasts that will devour their parents! Oh, they maybe perhaps really have their siblings, and even their own children! Their territoriality is frightening. They'll never stop attacking until their opponent is dead. And their territory is my coat.
Well, I'm not going to invade your coat, so...
Fall, my tears.
Today's fight started when Sandy got greedy and encroached upon Jumpy's territory. Jumpy was knocked aside, and his foot stepped into Magazee's territory.
I'm just picturing like one of those old Looney Tunes cartoons where there's a bunch of like animals running around inside of someone's coat and they're trying to get them out.
Consequently, do not look at the pool of blood at my feet. Then Magazee got angry and unleashed his anger onto Champy for reasons I haven't yet figured out. I was able to quell their rage by sacrificing my left hand, as you can see, covered in bandages. But it may not be that easy next time.
Gundam, your left hand is always covered in bandages.
What are you talking about, human?
I see. That's, troubling?
In your perception. Perhaps my left arm may... Then I've looked at the line and I just sort of...
Could that be the reason Gundam's hand is always wrapped in that bandage?
Let me ask.
By the way, do you know which species of my 4 Dark Divas of Destruction has the largest body?
I know absolutely nothing about hamster
Man,
species.
I probably shouldn't have backed off. I was gonna say something about relativity and time and space. I'm just making junk up, man. So
Well, that's
just
fine.
like
I interrupted him last time.
him.
You mean which species of hamster?
Part of me wants to say the Hungarian hamster. That's because I want an excuse to not say Roborovsky hamster because it has the word robo in it, and that is extremely mechanical, and robots are cool. And we are talking to Gundam.
Maybe it's a hint.
Well, according to Wikipedia, the Roborovsky hamster, also known as the desert hamster or robo, is the smallest of 3 species of hamster in the genus Phodopus, averaging under 2 centimeters at birth and 4.5 to 5 centimeters in adulthood. You would have got me, Robo Hamster.
So I guess it has to be the Hungarian, yeah?
You calm down. Well, the Hungarian hamster, also known as the Zungarian hamster, striped dwarf hamster, Siberian dwarf hamster, or Russian winter white dwarf hamster.
I'm getting the impression that maybe the dwarf hamster is not the biggest one.
Wow, I really would have thought that the regular old golden hamster was just a regular old hamster. Well, it's not the smallest one, and it's not the dwarf one, so I guess even though that doesn't say, it's gotta be golden then. Huh, okay.
Golden hamsters are the biggest species, right? I think we were tipped off by the fact that it's gold.
What does that have to do with anything?
Yes, those fearsome demon beasts boast the largest size among all hamster species. However, they are also the most docile and are known for being the smartest, too.
Though we're talking about hamsters. They're dumber than flies.
Comparatively.
I don't like hamsters. I don't like them. I like rats. I like guinea pigs. Gerbils? I like gerbils, okay. But I do not like hamsters.
Other tribes feel no fear. Thus, they give it their all when biting and ripping what stands before them.
It appears you
But
cannot escape.
only Goldens know fear. Thus, they usually do not bare their teeth once they recognize you.
You're saying they understand what happens when they bite people?
This, too, must be the will of causality.
That's why you must pay attention to their stress levels when you're breeding them.
I certainly didn't know that. I don't see how that information is going to help me in any way, but it's pretty interesting talking to you, Gundam.
Nature.
However,
Collective will of the world.
that isn't the only feature of Goldens. They have many other unlimited possibilities, stretching out into the multiverse, combining their possibilities all into one. Their fur quality, fur color, and patterns. You could even say they have unlimited combinations.
Body is uncooperative.
After much research, the fruits of my labor was about to be born.
The golden hamster that could cross mountains and rivers and the sea.
A fearsome demon beast with sparkling silver fur. A hybrid creature with dominant spots and bands.
What the?
I like how he's actually discussing really breeding.
Well, yeah.
But now, all I can do is pray for the safety of the mother and child I've left behind.
I don't really understand what he's saying, but he seems to be worried about the hamsters he left behind, which makes perfect sense. You were probably taking care of other animals, right? Are those demon beasts okay too?
Let's make history.
There are no problems in that regard. I have pupils all around the world. I've already given them orders to continue my research into the synthesis of demon beasts. They know how to avoid any lethal genetics. They will carry out my will and conduct no atrocious experiments.
I shall engulf this world.
Beyond that, I've already made arrangements to leave my demon beasts to those I trust.
You know, that makes perfect sense. That he actually would have a plan in place.
Yeah.
Because he takes this stuff extremely seriously.
Very seriously.
You may not be able to understand what he means when he talks, but...
He's crazy prepared. Listening to Gundam makes me rethink how much of a responsibility it is to raise pets.
It is a responsibility. That's why I don't have a dog.
You will never experience such a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. But if you ever do breed them, make sure you provide plenty of exercise, high-quality food, and a place to sleep. Such luxuries mean everything to creatures who only live 1,095 days after they're born. Remember well.
Where did he go?
This is his house!
We're at his cottage.
Well, it's a dramatic thing to do.
After saying that, Gundam walked away and hid behind a curtain.
As usual...
Pardon me, don't call out my presence. It's all well and good. It was the dramatic thing to do. Walking off at this point, I must have let my guard down too much today.
Leave it to Gundam to say something profound.
Yeah, once you translate everything.
Well, you know, such luxuries mean everything to a creature
With
that
a
only
short
lives
lifespan.
1,095 days.
I feel like I got a glimpse of the deep affection Gundam feels towards all animals, not just hamsters.
Somehow, what a cool guy.
After seeing Gundam wallowing in sadness, as he does, I left the area. Well, it makes sense that Gundam is here, but
He's normally not.
it makes sense that he's here.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite actor, Hajime? Mine is definitely Hiroshi Mikami.
I don't know who that is.
I'm so jealous of everyone who lives in Japan. They get to watch trendy dramas every week.
That's like being jealous of an American for watching soap operas.
Are you kidding? We have freaking great TV right now.
That's true. That's true.
Now, to be fair, like I said before, I've never really watched any J-dramas, but I assume I'd actually like them. I mean, assuming it was something good.
Right, right.
Primarily because, and this is the biggest part of my philosophy, they end. They don't go 42 seasons. They go and then they go like 2 or 3 cours and then they're done. And then it's over. And then there's another one.
It's time for a new story.
Doesn't this look like it's the perfect thing? It's Japanese and it's fancy.
Made from royal wood.
And she doesn't need that many points anyway.
That's true.
Wow.
Oh, you are giving me this?
All right.
What a wonderful item. Then I shall accept it without any reservations.
By the way, you're really good with words. Because you're a princess. Why am I so surprised by this?
Of course.
I have done much studying after all, and speaking does take a lot of practice and training, and I'm terrible at it.
You speak really fluently.
Yes.
I do not know how many times I have seen I Will Arrest Your Eyes.
What?
When I arrived in Japan, the first thing I did was run across the Spain Zaka.
What? I see. I don't really understand, though.
In my opinion, I believe the best Japanese dramas were...
Well?
The ones aimed at women between the ages of 20 to 34, just before Japan's economic bubble burst. Hey! A lot of 80s anime is obscenely good.
It is. It's really good.
Really, really good. So I could believe the same with dramas.
Yeah.
Before the bubble burst, everybody had, like, studios had a lot more money flowing around, and investors were more willing to take a lot of risks in investing in unusual products. So things that were more artistically creative were made. It's stuff that would be too risky to ever be made now. And there were certainly some busts when it comes to 80s anime.
That's true.
But there were a lot of stuff that we've never really seen the likes of since.
Mm-hmm.
Something like, I don't know, Ideon or...
Oh, man, Ideon.
Anyway, enough of that. I'm assuming it's the same for dramas. Of course I understand what she's talking about, Billy. The trendiness, energy, and quality. Entertainment was truly at its zenith during this period.
I see. It's no use. I can't keep up with what she's saying at all. What the heck does she mean by what?
I like how, maybe it's because maybe it was the way she said it. It's also possible that the word you use in Japan, like in Japanese for like the economic bubble, isn't bubble or anything like that. And that could have just come from economists outside. Anyway, I do think it's funny how Hajime is like, you're so good at speaking, and then she babbles off in ways that he can't understand and isn't related to what he was talking about.
However...
Like all entertainment, Japanese dramas heavily reference their native culture. Because of this, slang expressions were often used, so there are some things foreigners may not understand. Hajime, if you were willing, would you train me?
Train? Of course. I can teach you some things I understand, but...
Thank you very much. So, for example, when lovers go on a ski trip, they always end up trapped by a blizzard, right? In that situation, what do you call the ritual where they warm themselves under a blanket while naked?
Kazuichi! Kazuichi, I think this is a conversation that you would much rather be a part of than I would. Well, that's not really a ritual. It's, how should I put it? It's more like a cliche.
Oh, is that so? I certainly thought it was something that's known in my country as makongo.
Makongo?
It is a tradition in my country.
What did you say about sleeping under the covers with someone naked?
In Eastern Europe, in a snowy mountain. I mean, I guess I'm sort of imagining Croatia. According to tradition, lovers cannot become one until they show each other the makongos they have grown. I don't know if I should bother commenting on that or not. Do you grow makongos after two lovers on a ski trip have been trapped by a blizzard and
Don't you look at
are warming
me!
themselves under the blankets. Macongos are what grow out of that.
This conversation can Makongo away.
It is too embarrassing, so please do not make me say it.
Embarrassing? What is a Makongo anyway?
I cannot say. You too appear to be trying to back off of this. You will get a nosebleed.
Is it really that embarrassing? It seems the Novoselic Kingdom is filled with more mysteries than I thought. I don't even want to know what that could be referring to.
And so, right, you know exactly what that's referring to. So at that point, that was absolutely culture shock.
Yeah!
Neither Sonia nor Hajime knew what the other was talking about.
After being very embarrassed over something, I returned to my room.
After having an extremely awkward conversation.
Oh, thank God, the motive. Something to break the tension.
Come to think of it, it was also pretty awkward with Gundam too, wasn't it?
It's getting dark outside. It's nighttime already, huh? That felt fast. Ever since I arrived at this island, a day passes by abnormally fast. Isn't that weird, guys?
Huh. There's, absolutely no connection between that and anything else, is there? Do you remember when I was talking
We're talking about the first one, the first game?
Yeah,
and how
and
we couldn't really be sure how much time was passing?
Yeah, we couldn't ever see anything outside, so it was like, how can we be sure that any time has passed at all?
Monokuma could have just been wearing them out the doorbell.
But apparently that wasn't happening, however, in the first game, but maybe it is here.
Does that mean that someone is here?
No.
What are doorbells for?
The wind was really strong, Hajime, and it just happened to press the button.
I cautiously walked towards the door and opened it slowly, wary of what might be on the other side.
Ibuki broke the lock, after all.
That is true. Snap! It's the past tense of nice to meet you, since we've already exchanged nice to meet yous. Ibuki, you again.
Well, she basically just has decided she lives here so she can walk in whenever she feels like.
I don't know how okay I am with that, frankly. I mean, yeah, didn't she have something she wanted to say this morning?
That's totally it!
Allow me to apologize for surprising you with my sudden visit.
Yeah, she wasn't there because, well, there was rather more important things going on.
Right. I'm sorry!
I don't believe you.
Well, it's a lot better than last time when you broke into my room. You must be the type who holds grudges. My ears and joints hurt.
Do your joints often hurt when you're told you hold, when you're accused of breaking in the... I'm trying to understand, Ibuki, I'm sorry.
That means you have gout. So what do you want? Ibuki doesn't get it either, but it looks like an invitation was sent to everyone. Invitation? I didn't get one. No one ever invites me to things.
Wait a minute, was this like Lily's bingo request? Was that not actually Ibuki that broke in? I always knew that Lily really loved Ibuki, but I didn't realize that's because Lily was actually a character in this game.
See, this thing. What the? That's totally a girl's writing. Let's see. A recovery party for Fuyuhiko at Titty Typhoon. I can never say that name straight. At 9 p.m.? What is this? Is this Monokuma's doing again?
Why, you...
How rude! Don't put that in the same category as Monokuma! Ibuki did it. Is this your doing? I don't know what you're talking about at all.
Why would she deny it?
Maybe some sort of she wants to be kind of anonymous. Ibuki just brought the invitation.
Did you see what the coloration on the writing was?
It's her coloration, yes.
Yeah.
It's pink and blue. It's definitely her. Well then, Ibuki has some preparation, so I'll go on ahead. I'll leave it to you.
Well, she's just hiding it because it would only it'd be too weird for her to hide it, so she has to do it.
You're right. She has to act in the weirdest way possible.
She can't be normal.
She even said preparations. She's completely behind this.
I mean, you can't really have more fun than Ibuki, though.
Ibuki is a lot of fun. Titty Typhoon is that music venue on the third island, right? Nothing bad is going to happen there!
Though I wonder, doesn't that also mean that you can only have fun with her?
I guess so.
I mean, presumably it's just because she's a teenager, but don't you think that say extended contact with her might really wear you out unless she actually does have a serious, calmer side that comes out sometimes, even if it's rare.
She might feel like she can't let that calm side out.
You might be right.
Because she is like the ultimate musician. She might actually just feel that people only like Ibuki, like the ultimate musician. And so she feels obligated to act like that for everyone else's benefit.
Now, that may not be accurate, but there might be something to that.
We'll have to do her free time events to learn more. 9 p.m. That's in 30 minutes!
I mean, Gundam is all crazy, but the stuff he says is actually fairly impressive and profound. But Ibuki is, like, only fun. Now, she's nice.
Yeah.
I'm not saying anything bad about Ibuki.
Just kind of sad.
Yeah.
If that is, in fact, how it works.
Yes, exactly that. I feel sorry for her if we were right.
Even though it's a party for Fuyuhiko's recovery, is he even going to be able to come? After all, he just slit his stomach this morning.
No, he can't come.
But she took the trouble to do this out of goodwill, so I guess I should head over to the music venue.
Well, even if he's not there, we can still party on his behalf, right?
Yeah!
Well, this is a combination.
A combination I never want to see.
This, too, must be the will of causality.
Tonight's constellation heralds the banquet that celebrates Fuyuhiko's resurrection. How idealistic!
It's nearly showtime!
Now then, let us begin the ceremony of darkness, where the Fuyuhikos who exist in other dimensions will be sacrificed to the Fuyuhiko who lives in ours, so that he may live on!
Oh my god! This guy. Oh, who cares anymore?
But, I mean, don't you want to react to the things I'm saying?
No!
Oh, I
Don't feel bad, I don't want to react to him either.
fall my tears.
Nagito, Ibuki invited you too, right?
No?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm honored. But since everyone else is also going to be there celebrating Fuyuhiko's recovery, no matter what, I think it's too rude for someone like me to go inside before everyone else arrives. Oh, you don't have to worry about me. You can go inside first.
Hey Nagito, check out that cool, shipwreck behind you. Shove! Believe me, I'm not worried.
Splash.
Yeah.
Hey, could someone help? Splash, 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 splash. Ah, well, this is just fine for someone like me. Glub, glub, glub.
What? But now hold the phone!
We just walked by the hospital and looked on the map and Fuyuhiko was there. That means while we were walking to Gundam,
What?
Fuyuhiko was sacrificed to the... I'll stop.
Several people had already arrived at the music venue, but... Fuyuhiko, why are you?
Huh?
What? Is it bad I came?
Aren't you, recovering from many stab wounds and, even a self-inflicted one?
Oh yeah, I'm dying.
No, not that. Is it okay for you to move around?
It's gonna be fine.
Yeah, it's nothing. There's no way you're okay! You're seriously injured!
Even so.
They took the time to throw a party for me. There's no way I wouldn't come.
You know, I liked Fuyuhiko from the beginning, and I just like him more now.
Yeah, he's been one of my favorite characters the whole time. I understand how you feel, but you really shouldn't overwork yourself.
So.
I'm not overdoing it.
Sheesh.
Fine then, just let him do whatever he wants. Just, don't eat anything particularly heavy.
But
Huh?
It's fine, just let him be. Apparently Yakuza have pain tolerance down to an art.
nobody heard that, right?
I can't believe he's actually forcing himself to join this kind of event.
It's really pretty admirable.
The old Fuyuhiko probably wouldn't have come no matter how much we invited him, although the old Fuyuhiko often acted like he wanted to join in.
Yeah, he did. You just had to know how to take it.
He's probably trying his very best to change.
Hey.
Or maybe be more honest.
Yeah.
It's true that Peko may not have listened to him when he would say these things, but it is also true, or also possible, that he had a problem being more direct. Even if that wasn't the case, it's like, if he thinks about it now, does he think, if I just would have insisted more, if I just would have talked to her more, would things have still turned out this way?
As the heir of a Yakuza family, he was probably taught to be on his guard all the time.
It's just interesting to see it, you know?
Yeah.
It's just interesting to see him act more the way he ought to be. But it looks like Hiyoko definitely didn't come.
How pitiful.
That seems to be the case.
Huh?
And Akane's not here too.
What is that wild woman off doing? I hope she's not planning to do anything strange. As if on cue, right when Nekomaru expressed his unease, that's when it happened.
My.
Oh my.
Suddenly, the stage lit up very brightly, and the person who appeared was...
Hey, y'all! It's Ibuki Miyota! Thanks for coming out today! My specialty is making beef stew!
Yeah! Ibuki-chan! Make some beef stew up on stage for me, because I'm really hungry! That's what you're here to do, right?
You know she's going to add a bunch of weird stuff to it.
I may not look like it, but people tell me that I'm a nurturing type. So I'm gonna do my very best performance so I can make everyone feel better. I hope you're all pumped up.
Just as I thought, that's what she was going for. Well, she is the ultimate musician after all. I can't imagine what else she'd do at a music venue.
All right, I'll start singing this first song with full-on energy. So put your hands together for From Me to You Too.
Since she was originally a member of the high school girls band that dominated the music charts, I could probably look forward to her musical style.
She's got to be good, even if you don't like her style.
Right? What?
I'm sorry, I didn't understand the lyrics to the screaming!
What? Ibuki?
So, well, it's how very punky. Can you not hear the song?
Very barely. I do hear a lot of screaming now.
Like I said, even if I don't like the style, she's not even singing.
Yeah! Do I need to hit a button or something?
Well, if you want to listen to the whole song, we can, or you can hit the button to skip it.
I kind of feel like we should listen to the whole song.
Yeah, I do too, but you know.
Ah!
Uh-huh.
Yeah?
It's just not my thing.
It's not my cup of beef stew either. It sounds like someone's being murdered.
Such a positive and happy song.
I appreciate your feelings.
Yeah.
I accept your intentions. And anybody who likes that sort of thing, more power to you. But
Oh my god!
But that is where I am. That is the most glorious thing I've ever seen.
Oh no! Oh, is Kazuichi having an aneurysm?
Yes.
I'm gonna get cursed! I've already been cursed!
From me to you too.
What?
Such an overwhelmingly baleful resonance.
Even my 4 dark divas of destruction look less lively than usual.
Something like this.
I, too, am starting to feel chills. With a title like From Me to You, I thought it was gonna be a sweet love song.
If I recall, the reason why Ibuki left the high school girls band was...
Creative differences.
That's one way of putting it. That must be why. It's awesome! That's the first time I've heard such a famous song. Of course it appeals to her.
Yeah, she's the one who made an altar to Satan, and so when she hears a song like that, she's gonna be like, yay, yay, because she's a horrible, evil person. Actually, I do like her, and I more or less understand her about as well as I could at this point, I think, but, you know, her...
She's evil.
Yeah.
Hiyoko!
I'm glad.
Oh, you came.
So what if I did? I was invited too, you know.
It's really good that she came, in all seriousness.
Yeah.
But if you're attending Fuyuhiko's recovery party, that means...
Shut up, pig barf!
I'm okay. You've already... Oh, I'm supposed to shut up! I'm not gonna fight back now.
That's not it.
Are you stupid? Don't misunderstand. There's no way I'd forgive him that easily, Baka.
Even she is able to move forward.
Yeah.
Hey.
Because he's a Yakuza, you know. He's the type of person who preys on people by tricking them. Even now, he's probably just pretending to be sorry, so he can try to trick us.
How is this any different from how she's ever acted before?
It's different when I do it. I'm cute.
Please wait.
There is no way that is possible, I say as I completely misinterpret what you're talking about and the way you say it and the meaning of your words. No, I get why she'd think that of me.
Yeah, that's right. That's why we're never going to believe
And
in
again,
you.
she always uses we.
Get it? This doesn't mean we've made up or anything. I'm only cooperating with you until we get off this island.
Hiyoko.
So.
Just remember, if anything happens, you're the first one who's gonna get cut off.
Wow. I wasn't expecting that she would actually essentially come up and forgive him like that. The words she was saying was the normal way she was talking.
Mm-hmm.
She actually had it in her to, after this much time, forgive him. That's...
You know, how would Mahiru have reacted to this?
There's a lot more to Hiyoko than it ever really appeared, you know? Like...
Well, there's a lot more to all these people than it ever really appeared.
That's true. You're absolutely right, especially in a game, and especially in this game.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what I mean, not just this, we were even surprised how observant she was and how active she was in the trial.
Yeah.
It's just not what you'd expect. Well played, Danganronpa, impressing us again. Sorry. Oh, I'm glad. I'm really, really glad.
You nasty pig bar.
You don't cry. Pigs have no right to cry. You're grossing me out.
I'm sorry, I'm a big barf. I'm really happy that things are normal. I'm glad you called me Pig Barf.
I see. Fuyuhiko's not the only one who's trying to change.
You're my friend.
She's also trying, huh?
Yeah, really hard.
The old Hiyoko? There's no way she would have ever forgiven Fuyuhiko like this.
Gross.
Hey, what are you looking at, you lolicon? Nothing at all.
Your stupid face, you uggo kid.
Somehow, even though it's little by little, I feel like things are starting to turn around. But that's all the more reason to worry about him, Monokuma. There's no way he's not going to do anything while he's watching us like this, right?
I'm really worried about Akane.
Hey, how much longer are you guys gonna be bummed out? I came all the way here because you said it was a party. Yay! Come on, Ibuki, hurry up and start the next song!
Come on, Kazuichi, let's go in the corner.
Roger. Thanks for writing. Let's go right ahead to the next song.
And try not to pay attention as we're chilled to the core.
There's still more.
Even Nagito! Play more, Ibuki.
Even Nagito is like, ugh.
You know, it's funny. Every time something like this shows up, we're always like, so-and-so would like this, but they don't.
Gundam has actually had normal aesthetics when it's come to this stuff.
Same for Nagito. Nagito is like, oh my god, this is an altar to Satan.
Now that this recovery party is in full swing, I've got a ballad prepared that totally fits the mood.
Oh god.
I don't want to hear her ballad.
Grab a partner and slow dance to I Squeezed Out the Baby, but I have no idea who the father is.
Okay!
Good night, everyone!
Danganronpa. Danganronpa.